Hi, I'm Kate Ginsburg, and I'm the head of content and product marketing at Tubular Labs. At Tubular, we believe that the best reflection of what's happening in culture is social video, a medium where relevance is everything. With more than 500 hours of content uploaded to YouTube every single minute of the day, and TikTok becoming the most downloaded social app in the US this year, there truly is something for everyone in social video. From getting people across the country invested in sorority rush and OOTDs to putting honey in the freezer and feta in the oven, and they're both really delicious. Social video is a platform for consumers, for creators, and for brands. Being able to watch social trends explode across platforms is cool as a consumer to see conversations about side parts versus middle parts and wide leg versus skinny jeans go viral, but I find it even more exciting to identify the applications and opportunities within the medium for advertisers and creators to become a part of these stories. So today we're going to talk a little bit about how to unlock the potential of social video across audiences and honing in on the next growing generation of viewers. The rapid growth and expansion across screens is displayed in what audiences across the world are doing. Time spent viewing linear TV is going down, particularly among the youngest audiences. And they're not abandoning media entirely, they're just consuming it in evolving ways. Time spent watching video content is actually going up when viewed across connected devices versus a traditional TV set. And this shift in viewing behaviors is essential knowledge for brands to achieve growth. The eyeballs are moving to digital video and the dollars are moving there too. This data comes from the Global Video Measurement Alliance, an industry advisory board, which is focused on defining measurement standards for video. And earlier this year, the GVMA conducted research, which found an overwhelming 55% growth in total consumption time spent in social video compared to linear TV. And this was highest in a few categories like kids entertainment, food and beverage, music, and people-oriented content, and continues to prove the adoption of the medium. Tubular ingests thousands of hours of video content daily, and the data tells us that social video is the place that brands need to be to reach the audiences and the buyers they need. More than 60% of US time spent with social video comes from Gen Z and millennials. This is where these audiences are choosing to spend their time. The 35 and up crowd, myself included, are still tapping into social video, but not quite at the capacity of younger demos. So social video adoption is high, the volume of content is practically infinite, and the most coveted audiences are choosing to be there. So what should marketers be doing in the space? By identifying opportunities to influence culture and increase relevancy, advertisers, brands, and creators need to understand the impact in three areas: categories, audiences, and partners. And today we're going to focus in on one of these areas, audiences in particular, and one growing and highly coveted audience, Gen Z. There is a huge opportunity in social video for all types of marketers when everyone knows how to unlock the medium of social. In beginning to understand audiences across social video, we first have to think about the types of content that they prefer. Audiences have likes and dislikes, and what Gen Z prefers is watching influencer-created content. Tubular data shows that in the month of July alone, Gen Z spent 82% of their time on social video with influencer-created content, which is 10% more than other demos. There certainly are some media companies, we see like BuzzFeed comes to mind, who have developed really successful tactics to reach and engage with these younger audiences. And we see a property like BuzzFeed having just as many views and high engagement rates with young. However, the majority of top creators the youngest viewers flock to are influencers. The content from a creator is equally important. Gen Z recognizes authenticity and relevance in the content they seek out, watch, and engage with. And a couple cool examples here. Viral TikTok selects short form content from TikTok and cross posts to YouTube, keeping audiences at the pulse of what's relevant today. Attention-grabbing stunts like giving away millions of dollars makes Mr. Beast one of the most successful YouTubers reaching young audiences, and this translates to really high engagement rates. TikToker Cam Casey expanded into YouTube Shorts and uploads entertaining, engaging content across platforms, and as a result is one of the most viewed among Gen Z in the US today. Having a grasp on creator genre is also really valuable for brands and advertisers looking to identify the right opportunities for partnerships. We see that Gen Z, for example, spends 23% of their time with content from gaming creators, and this is 60% more than other generations. The audience also spends significantly more time with music and dance-themed content and entertainment compared to other groups. And this represents huge opportunities for brands to build out sponsored content or partnerships with creators who are popular within these categories to help further engagement with Gen Z. And another key part of understanding audiences is getting a full grasp on their related purchase behaviors. At Tubular, we're able to layer in e-commerce purchases to see, for example, that audiences who watch gaming-themed content are 2 to 3 times more likely to convert to an online purchase in the gaming category, like gear, computer accessories, and games. But they're also less likely than average to purchase in other categories like home improvement or household goods. These findings can influence the right kinds of partnerships for advertisers, publishers, and creators looking to expand their audiences. And there's one more new piece of this puzzle before we wrap, which is format. Format, specifically video length, has always been a variable to consider when making choices about where and how to make the most optimal planning decisions. And with the explosion of short form video content, video length is even more important today. When it comes to Gen Z, the shorter, the better. 88% of the video content from creators with the highest reach in Gen Z is under 1 minute. This is the content that they are seeking out and choosing to engage with. Addressing format is another way to reach the most valued audiences that you need for your plan. And the demand is outpacing the supply. Short form content is on the rise. YouTube Shorts specifically has taken off with views hitting over 215 billion, a near 700% growth compared to last year. Uploads, and they haven't caught up yet to this demand. So this identifies a place where it's not yet terribly crowded. All have the opportunity to engage with the top performing content in a format that still has room for growth. So we've talked about how Gen Z is spending more time online, specifically engaging with social video, the kinds of content they gravitate towards, and how that translates and converts to e-commerce behaviors. And we know the demand for short form content is growing, and that's what Gen Z is choosing to engage with while online. So anyone looking to target audiences like Gen Z need to keep 3 things in mind. First, social video must be part of your strategy. These are the platforms where key audiences are choosing to spend their time, and passing it over in favor of more established media channels does a disservice to your media dollars. Second, identify the content categories your key audience is watching. Gen Z is watching influencer and gaming related content at really high rates. So this is one place you need to be to reach them. And third, focus on the format. Content under 1 minute resonates best and is consumed the most by Gen Z. Social video is a true mirror to culture, and understanding how different audiences choose to engage with the platform can help inform ways to insert yourself in the center of cultural relevancy. Thank you for your time today, and please reach out with questions. We'll be working hard to make that middle part work. Thanks.